before the show and she goes, how do you pronounce your name? And I tell her, straight down the middle, I tell her exactly how to pronounce it. And when the time comes, she gets it. She did it right. Just like ask someone who, my name is always mispronounced, when someone gets it, it's like nothing else, you know? It's like nothing else. Feel so known. What are you guys all named John Smith in this neighborhood? Now we got a bunch of like Ike, not Turners. Why was that the next name that came to my head? That was the first next name. Just because you read Ike Turner, how can you mispronounce it, you know? Moving on, a couple months ago, my apartment got broken into, and those guys didn't take anything. Like nothing. Like to the point where it was insulting. I was like, you had my whole life available to you, and there was not one thing you wanted to take home? None of my art? None of my DVDs? Okay? I only have one copy of Giallo, which was a little known. This guy knows Giallo. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, this man. This is why he laughs so hard. You see? Because he knows the movie, and it's really funny if you know what I'm talking about. But if you don't, you stay silent like most of the room. So great job. But yeah, I was literally, like tasteless burglars. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank God I didn't walk in on the burgling, because I don't want to know you, dude. Okay? Like, are you telling me all my computers suck? You don't want any of my computers? Are you too good for a Dell? You know what I'm saying? That's a work laptop, okay? That's my job's computer. Why don't you want, are you insulting my workplace? Like, do you hate where I work? You don't know where I work. Why didn't you take my work computer? You know what I'm saying? Why did you take my TV? What's wrong with my TV? It's not a good TV. It is not actually a TV. I was told today by someone. Someone's like, I think that's a large computer screen. I was like, I think it's a TV. And they're like, it's not, I don't think so. And I'm like, what? Someone said something, now we're talking to you. What did you say? Okay, he never said anything, pretend like it didn't happen. Pretend like it didn't happen, this never happened, okay? But my apartment was burgled, and they did not take anything. And I'm getting over that. It is insulting. They should have taken something. Just a little something, you know? You don't leave my window open, you know? And like, they went through all my clothes, you know? They didn't take any clothes, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you ever bring your clothes to the Buffalo Exchange and they're like, no thanks. It's like, this was that except a burglary. Insult to injury, you know? Also, a couple months back, in April to be exact, I saw the total eclipse. Totality, remember that happened? Yeah, I saw full totality. It was pretty rad. Though I do understand now, seeing it, how like thousands of years ago, the first people that saw it were probably like, well, we gotta kill somebody now, right? One of us has gotta die now. Well, should we like grab a baby, throw it off the tallest building or like something? Like, because the sun is gone and all of us aren't making out of this one alive, okay? You know, they probably killed each other, and then 4 minutes later the sun came back, and they're like, oh, okay, so we're never going to do that again, right? But then the guy in charge was like, no, I think we should keep doing this. You know what I'm saying? I think we should make it like a cultural thing. I think we should kill a couple babies. Again, I get lit on that one, I get that. That's cool. I do want to end with this. One thing I also found out a couple months ago, September to be exact, not everyone is ready to joke about 9/11. Yet. Okay? We're not there. We still remember, but in a way that's not yet funny. Not all of us. Some of us, yes. This guy would laugh at 9/11, I have no doubt, right?
It's some funny shit.
It's some funny shit. But most of the time, when I'm making my 9/11 jokes, they're not landing. You know, in the same way those planes didn't. You know? Like, when I make the 9/11 joke, they miss. Like, imagine if the planes had not hit the towers. At all. You know? Like, then we wouldn't even be in this situation. You know, I wouldn't even be making these jokes. jokes. You know what I'm saying? If there was no 9/11, how would I even close out this show? I wouldn't. I would stay up here all night. There would be no reason for me to end it. Unless we're talking about that was a suicide joke, to be clear. This guy. I keep pointing at him for no reason, but he's such a good sport. Okay, I will end.
Get my humor, Adam.
We do get each other. We do get each other. I'm pretty sure. I do want to end it with this. Not actually a suicide joke this time. Okay. Now that we're all quiet. Yeah. Thank you for that. That was a button. Okay. Thank you. I was going to say, well, yeah, and just really quick, I do want to give a shout out right now to all the ancient homies who did die figuring out what is food and what's poison. Gone but not forgotten conceptually. We don't know their name. All the people that died figuring out berries. But respect, because I love blackberries. How many deathberries in between the first berry and the blackberry? And then the blueberry? I'm like, where's the scale? What are we talking about? All right, that's it for me. Thank you so much. You've been fantastic.